Alright, listen. This is my third attempt at this challenge. I really think that I can do it. I really want to do it. It's very difficult. Rank 166. And the last attempt... Oh, wait, my mic. Let's grab some mic in the chat. Okay. Got the mic. On my last attempt, I went 1 win and then I lost. So I think the first attempt we were 4 or 5 wins before I lost. This time we're not going to lose, okay? Last time I just made it a basic error because I was rushing. Don't rush. Keep calm. Stay cool. Make good decisions every turn. Make perfect plays every turn and never get unlucky. And I think we can do this. I really like this team. I really think it has potential. I don't know. I really think we can do this. Nobody wants to play. Nobody wants the hands. Nobody wants the smoke. I thought about adding Gastrodon to this team because water types are such a problem, and I'm not really bringing Dusclops very often. Truth of the matter is, I don't remember if I have Dusclops on this team. I have no idea. I only remember 5. Cherim, Colossal, Dragapult. Wait, no, I don't have Cherim. Oh yeah, I do Dragapult. Cherim, Colossal, Dragapult, Primarina, Conkeldurr, and one more, and I think it's Dusclops. There could be something else. Honestly, we're never bringing Dusclops. I don't think we need Dusclops here. Do I even have Dusclops on this team? No, wait, now I'm confused. Do I even have it? Well, this is going to be a super low ranked opponent. Well, that's an unfortunate ranking. I honestly, Nintendo ranking gives me, like, tilts me super hard. Okay, so this is the anchor team. I don't know if, this is an anchor team at least. Frankly, this looks like a really good matchup for Colossal. I just have to be very careful with how I deal with the Trick Room Pokemon. Honestly. So, let's see. What are my options here? Primarina is not bad here at all. I am a little worried about the anchor. I think I'm going to do Colossal and Dragapult up front with Dusclops. And I do want Cherim here, but frankly, I don't think I'm going to have the opportunity. So I'm going to do Dusclops and Conkeldurr here. Let's check Dusclops' moves. I think it's just Brick Break. Yeah, okay, Brick Break. Just, oh, I have Brick Break on Dusclops. Why am I having such a hard time with Lapras if I have Brick Break Dusclops? I think Dusclops makes a lot of sense here. And then it's either Primarina or Conkeldurr. Primarina hits a bunch of these Pokemon for super effective, but it is weak to Anchor, which is kind of a problem. Conkeldurr doesn't hit anything for super effective and is weak to Psychic as well. So I think, actually, yeah, I think this is a Primarina game. So we're going to leave Cherim here. I don't have to go for, like, realistically, they're going to lead Indeedee plus Hatterene. That's my guess, at least. Pretty much, and like, if they lead, like, even Indeedee Chandelure, that's not very good, because I'll just Surf Rock Slide, and they're probably not expecting me to be physical. And if they lead Hatterene and not Indeedee, then I'm just going to Surf and G-Max Volcalith into it. So, it's not terrible. I would love to get a screen up here. I think if I can get a light screen up, and a reflect up, then my life becomes a lot easier. But we'll see. I wonder, I actually probably don't need Brick Break on Dusclops. I could probably on Pain Splitter Lewis, but that's alright, I'm here now. Hitmontop and Hatterene. So, I don't know. Wait, they know about Mark. This person's legit. So, I don't know how much +1 G-Max Volcalith is going to do, but I'm just going to take a shot in the dark and say probably a pretty good chance that it just straight up OHKOs the Hatterene, even though I'm intimidated. So, I think what I'll do here is I could switch, but I think I want to get my Volcalith up. I don't need to Dynamax my Hatterene this game, and if I can stop Trick Room from going up, it's going to be very good for me. So I'm just going to Surf here, activate my own weakness policy, and G-Max, and smack Hatterene with G-Max Volcalith. A couple ways this could go badly. Hatterene could Protect, Hatterene could Gigantamax, Hatterene could Ally Switch. Those would all be kind of bad. Nothing super detrimental, though. We are using our Gigantamax a little early this game, and typically I do like to save it with this team. I like to try and bait it out early, but on against a Trick Room team, yeah, I think it's good. It's fine just to go for it early. So we get Colossal out. Big Colossals on the field. My opponent has no Rock types, and this is pretty much a guaranteed Volcalith unless I miss something obvious. They go for Wide Guard, actually. So, I respect it for sure. Wide Guard protects them from my Surf. Let's see if there's Sash Hatterene, because I'm still going to get my benefit, which is my weakness policy. I do a little more damage than I would like, but yeah, unless there's Sash, which they totally could be Sash for sure. Like, I feel like if you're leading Hitmontop when you're Wide Guarding, very good chance that you're Sash. But we should get rid of Hatterene here, which is one of the biggest threats to our team. So, yeah, that's not bad. Volcalith is going to come out here. Let's get some nice damage on this Hatterene. It actually just raw survived, so I wasn't expecting that. I could have Max Flared for the KO, but if they were Sash, then Max Flare isn't as good. And Trick Room goes up, so honestly, good play by my opponent. They've allowed themselves to get Trick Room up, and I haven't really gotten that much out of it. The next big threat that I have to worry about here is the Anchor. The Anchor is a problem for the rest of my Pokemon, so I have to, ideally, like, problem of the Anchor is going to come in and Dynamax here. So I just need to basically find a way to go slower physical defense. It's kind of bad. Dang, yeah, I need to find a way to stall at the Dynamax and hopefully get some damage on the anchor. Getting the Coals out immediately, though, is good. Let's see what they go into. They could, in theory, go into, like, Machamp as well. It's not the craziest thing I've ever heard. Okay, they go into Machamp, so that's not that bad. Probably going to Gigantamax or Dynamax here. I'm just going to go ahead and Max Guard. I don't need to rush this. I'm going to Max Guard and Reflect. The reason is, getting Reflect up is really nice and gives me a good chance to survive. Spilled water on my GameCube controller. Not very smart. They're probably going to... I expect if they're going Machamp here, one of these Pokemon is going to Dynamax. And that's good because, first of all, we get to start spending their Dynamax turns. Most likely Machamp. If it's not Machamp, I'd be shocked. Because Hitmontop's not really known for its Dynamaxing potential. Well, let's see. Machamp is the Dynamax Pokemon. I don't think Gigantamax is legal yet. It is not. Or if it is, they aren't using it. So in order to get rid of my Dragapult, they need to max Hailstorm here or double into it with Hitmontop. But I think you can't really ignore +1 Colossal. Well, +1/+2 Colossal. They go for Sucker Punch, so that's going to fail. Probably on my Dragapult. And then Knuckle comes out as well, which is also failing. And I get a Reflect up, which is really nice. Cool. So Machamp takes a little bit of damage here. This is only turn 2, so it's not going to be super easy for me to stall at the Dynamax. I think in this situation, I do want to switch to Dusclops, and then I'm going to go for Max Flare. I think I'll just go for the KO on the Hitmontop. The reason being is that getting KOs here is good for me. I have Reflect. I still have full HP Dragapult. I'm basically just trying to stall at this point in the game. Stalling is pretty good for me, because if I can, you know, outlast their Dynamax, then I'm going to be in a good position. This is the last turn of my Dynamax, but it's also the second turn of theirs. So let's see their items as well. Could be Eject Button. Eject Button, okay, and Assault Vest. Okay, so Machamp can't protect itself. Hitmontop again goes for Sucker Punch, but doesn't do anything. And Knuckle comes out into my Colossal, which is fine. Like, it's not amazing, of course, but as you can see, it doesn't do very much damage. And we're going to get rid of Hitmontop here, which is really good, because the Machamp getting an attack boost is scary, don't get me wrong, but, yeah, it's not that bad. We're going to Hitmontop here, set the Sun. Because I have Primarina in the back, Primarina Dragapult with screens, and so... and ally switch this turn is gonna. I could even, if I wanted, switch Colossal out here if I was feeling it, because that would ensure that my opponent would not get an attack boost, which would probably be good for me. But yeah, I still can protect as well, so I can protect either this turn or next turn if I feel like it. I'm probably gonna. Okay, they go into Delmice. So, truth be told, I kind of want to switch here. I kind of want to switch my Colossal out because, okay, on the one hand, am I boosted? Yes. On the other hand, if I get out of Trick Room with Dragapult and Dusclops, then I can just Moonblast Flare Blitz, and I don't see how I don't just win the game from there. So I'm just going to go for Nightshade here, get some damage on the Delmice. Delmice, like I said, is kind of the Pokemon I'm the most worried about. I do have to consider, of course, that Machamp is Assault Vest, so I might need more than one hit to KO it with Moonblast. I think I have... This is my last turn of Derox as well, so... yeah. Nightshade comes out, just gonna do a little damage to Delmice. Maybe Machamp would have been better. I generally try to Nightshade the Pokemon that's not Dynamax. They go for Phantom Force. Okay, that's fine. Someone's getting smacked. Yeah, because this turn I can Nightshade Dragon Darts. They go for Knuckle. Okay, yeah, so that was a really good switch by me. And, yeah, the chip damage is adding up significantly. And the nice thing is that because I am Sash Dragapult, I can only lose at most one Pokemon here. And once Trick Room goes down, I think I can win with Colossal and Primarina. So I'm just gonna go for Dragon Darts here. And Nightshade. Machamp is +1 attack, but Reflect is up. I honestly don't think either of my Pokemon will faint to this turn. So I'm gonna Nightshade here, get some more damage, and that should definitely put in Moonblast range. They probably Phantom Force my Dusclops as well. Yeah, they did, which is, you know, it might be a crit. They shouldn't have done that much damage. Okay, yeah, they crit me. Not Life Orb, though. Knockoff comes out, so Machamp actually does get Knockoff this generation, which is something I just learned. Get rid of my Sash, and I'm going to go for a Dragon Darts here. However, yeah. So they did crit me through Reflect, which is kind of annoying, but again, it doesn't really matter just because I've done so much damage at this point that... I mean, one more Dragon Darts is going to take out Machamp. I may as well Ally Switch here because I believe it's higher priority than Bullet Punch. So, Machamp, we know is Knockoff, we know it's a fighting move, we know it's Assault Vest, and I'm going to say it probably has a Bullet Punch, realistically. So, they go for Protected Delmice, so not a bad move at all. Not a bad move at all, but they would need to Bullet Punch into my Dragapult here, or else both Dragon Darts will get redirected into the Machamp. Oh, they actually just let me do it. We only need one Dragon Dart. So that's the nice thing about Dragon Darts is that you don't have to think when you click it most of the time. Reflect is gone, and this looks like a 4-0 win, a 4-0 victory for Dragapult team. So that's good. Good for, let's see. Nightshade here. It doesn't really matter what we do. Delmise doesn't learn any priority attacks to my knowledge, so yeah. We are 1 win and 0 losses. Granted, this is also how the last one started, so we just did 2 hits, yeah. This is also the last episode started of this challenge, so we'll have to see. We know we cannot get greedy, we cannot get cocky. We need to kind of keep our wits about us, because the important thing about this challenge is like playing well and maintaining composure. I think I'm overall happy with how we played that. I think that our plays made sense, and you know, even though like I said, I don't generally like Dynamaxing early in the set, or in the game, but I did it that game because it was the right call, and I needed to get rid of Hatterini. So yeah. We only get 15 points for that, 15 ranks for that, which is unfortunate. That's what problem with the matchmaking system, where you can just, it's like, it's not, I would understand if it was like, okay, sometimes you play people really far below you, but it feels like over half the time I'm playing someone like at least 1,000 ranks below me, which is frustrating, because it's like the risk reward for that, like the cost benefit is, well, neither of those are really proper, but you know what I'm saying. Like, if I win, I get nothing, and if I lose a ton. And that's just frustrating. I need to just learn like what times the high ranked people are playing, because right now it's like the longer this takes, I think how I understand it works is that as you start, it like searches like very close to you, and the longer it takes, the more that like branched out that gets. So by now we'd probably be playing like opponent in like the 3,000 to 4,000s. Probably now like all opponents are in range to potentially play against us, which is frustrating, because I would prefer not to play another super low ranked opponent, but it's not in my control. Maybe if I mash A. I'm gonna mash A. Come on. But yeah, I think what we've learned, like from the 2 losses that we've had in this series, the first one we lost to a Venusaur, and the second one we lost to opponent played well, and also we just didn't bring Primarina in the back. Oh, high rank, top 1,000. Okay, we'll take it. No scars. Okay, Sun is a problem, as I mentioned, and Venusaur is also a problem for this team. Boltund is a little weird, not going to lie. So, like I said, I don't really have an answer to Venusaur on this team, except to outplay it. So that's what I'm going to try and do here. I think this is what I want to do. What I noticed about this team is that if I can get Conkeldurr and Trick Room, I'm in pretty good shape. Like, Mudstill's a bit of a problem, of course. Dragapult is good here as well. Like, it's good against the Fire-type Pokemon, but, yeah, in general, I just don't think it can do enough. So what I'm gonna have to do here is I've thought about this. I thought about why I lost the last time. I played a Venusaur, and I'm gonna try and make adjustments by making, like, basically I think in order to win this, I'm gonna have to make harder reads, and I'm comfortable with that. I'm comfortable with that being my win condition. So we'll have to see if they don't lead Venusaur, or if they lead with like Ninetales. Charizard would be an amazing lead for us. I would just Aqua Jet myself and Rock Slide and be like, okay. There are some threats in this team, though. Venusaur is a threat. Boltund, I think I know what Boltund does, but we'll have to see. I don't think Boltund's a huge threat to my team. But yeah, we just need to make sure that we don't let Charizard... We need to deal with Venusaur, and then we need to deal with Charizard in Sun. Because those are both pretty big threats. So let's see what happens. We could definitely lose this. This is not an amazing matchup by any means. Sun is a problem, because I didn't really check for Venusaur. They actually didn't DD Venusaur, which is... I mean, all things considered, is pretty bad. I'm going to leave Colossal and Primarina here. So, if I'm in my opponent's shoes, this is kind of rough for your boy. I think I want to save Colossal here. Oh, wait a second. I have an idea. I'm going to switch to Dusclops here and actually go for a Hyper Voice. Is this going to work? Like, this could definitely backfire for sure, but I hope it doesn't. I'm trying to break Venusaur's Focus Sash and give myself a special attack boost. My opponent can only have Focus Sash on one of these Pokemon. I guess we're about to find out which one, because I'm switching to Dusclops, who has Frisk. Yeah. I don't know what DD does here. Like, I think if you're my opponent's shoes, I want to scout for Earth Power. Because, like, if they have Earth Power, if they don't have Earth Power, it changes things a bit. Worst case scenario, of course, is, like, they Dynamax and they... Well, even Dynamax actually isn't that bad here, but the worst case scenario is most likely they KO Primarina somehow, like helping him Leaf Storm, or helping him Sludge Bomb probably even does it. Let's see which one is Sash. And GD has Citrus, and Venusaur has Life Orb, so it's an offensive Venusaur, and they actually just pop the Dynamax right away. Which, okay, it depends if they Earth Powered or if they Grass moved here, because if they Earth Powered, Max Earth Powered, that's not terrible for us. That means that Sleep Powder's off the table. However, if they use it to Grass move, it's pretty bad. Yeah, if they use Grass move here, we're in huge trouble, I think. So, we'll see. And GD goes for Follow Me. Okay, I think they're probably Earth Powering here. Like, if you're Follow Meing, I think you're kind of admitting. Let's see. Quake. Ah, that was so risky. I could have just done something different. Primarina hangs on. Okay. Life Orb, Venusaur. Okay, so I have a feeling that my Dusclops does not live +1 max ooze by any stretch of the imagination. Or max Life Storm. It might live max Life Storm. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go for Trick Room, and I'm just going to Moonblast into the Indeedee here. I don't know if this will KO, but based on how much Hyper Voice did, this should be roughly... Because it's like at least 2... Yeah, this should KO. So I think that there's a chance that Indeedee goes for... I hope that Indeedee doubles my Dusclops here, and that I live a max Leaf Storm. Because if that's the case, I think we can win this. It's a really not great position, just being honest with you guys. Venusaur just got special attack boost, and Indeedee I need to get rid of, and Primarina, I mean, we're lucky Primarina survived. Okay, they go for Help again. I think this means they're trying to just destroy my Dusclops. Overgrowth comes out. This is okay. It's not amazing. Dusclops is definitely dead. There's no way it lives +1 Helping Hand, Life Orb, Dynamax. Yep, goodbye. That's pretty bad. Okay. So, we need Moonblast to KO. I think if Moonblast KOs here, Hyper Voice is weaker than Moonblast, and it's a spread move, and now we're +1, so I just need this Moonblast to KO, and then I think we can win this. I'm betting it all on this Moonblast here. Alright, that's all. I mean, that's not all we needed, but that's a start. We traded Dusclops for most of Primarina, and okay, but this is fine. We got rid of Primarina, and yeah, that's good. Let's see. So who do they go into here? Ninetales, maybe? Maybe Ninetales? I don't think they have anything with priority. Okay, Ninetales comes in, so they want the Chlorophyll boost. I'm actually EV'd so that at +6, I will outspeed this Venusaur. Unless I've really messed up my calcs, but I think 77 times 4 is like 380-ish, and Venusaur only hits... Like, I'm pretty sure I'm faster than Jolly Excadrill. Wait, 77 times 4... Did I do something wrong? Okay, no, definitely. I'm definitely faster than Excadrill. So I'm going to Max Flare into Venusaur, and I'm going to Aqua Jet myself here. This is going to be an extremely powerful move. There's no way Venusaur can survive this. The one thing I'm worried about, and maybe it's stupid to be worried about it, but I don't know what Ninetales wants to do here, and I have a bad feeling it's going to be Hypnosis. I don't actually, truth be told, looking at their team, I don't think it's going to be Hypnosis at all. I'm just worried, because that is something that Ninetales can do. Normally, they're going to want, like, Heat Wave, maybe Overheat, maybe Solar Beam, maybe Will-O-Wisp, maybe Protect, maybe Nasty Plot. Like, there are other things that Ninetales can be doing. Sun being up here for me as well is really good, because it weakens my own Aqua Jet. So let's see. This turn is going to be crucial. But yeah, overall, I'm feeling good about... Like, given how bad this matchup was, and how bad the lead was especially, and how bad the turn 1 was, where they just, like, almost blew up my Primarina right away. I feel okay about this. So let's see. They don't have redirection anymore. Okay, they don't protect, so this should be the end of Venusaur. And that was what I was really worried about. I was really worried about Max Guard. We go fast now. I was really worried about Max Guard Hypnosis. Max Flare 100% kills. There's no way it lives this. And I should move next. Okay, whoo! This is the end of their Dynamax and the end of their Venusaur, who was one of the big threats. Yeah, goodbye. Because that's a very powerful move with the Sun with the weakness policy. I even get to heal a little bit. Now let's see if they go for Hypnosis, because this could be bad if they get Hypnosis off. Heat Wave, that's fine. Primarina's going to faint here, but Colossal can't even be burned. And we're +6 speed now. And the other nice thing is that because I have Conkeldurr in the back, I can actually... Like, neither Venusaur nor Indeedee had Focus Sash, and we know this because of Dusclops' handy-dandy Frisk ability. Oh, wait. That's fine, right? That should be fine. I mean, it's not like it lives +6... +6 Max Flare, right? And a lot of Mudsteel are Assault Vest as well. Yeah, there's no way it survives. I'm going to Max Flare and Drain Punch into Ninetales. Originally, I was going to say I could Mach Punch and Max... Oh, no Protect. Okay, this should kill. If this doesn't kill, I'm going to feel super stupid, because I might have just thrown, but Yeah, there's no way +2 in the sun with crit and Dynamax. Yeah, there's no. I don't think that crit mattered at all. I was gonna say I can Mach Punch Ninetales to cover for a Focus Sash. They go for Overheat. Yeah, there's no way they can beat Colossal anymore. I actually just straight up survive. I'm pretty sure that's Sash Ninetales. All right, so we brought this back with smart Colossal play. I'm actually gonna heal a lot here as well, like from the grassy terrain and the. Oh, I won't even get to see if there's Sash. I crit them. Crit for a crit. Oh, wait, I crit them with both my attacks this turn. Honestly, neither of them mattered at all. Yeah. So I think this is a really good example of a game where like you have a losing matchup, but if you play smart, you can definitely win. So okay, in the interest of time, this is a situation where you have to think, okay, which move is going to be the least amount of time for me. So Vocalith ensures that I win, and I'm going to Mach Punch because the animation is faster than G-Max Vocalith. So unless they forfeit, in which case it doesn't matter. Yeah, okay. But yeah, I was thinking if the last Pokemon was Charizard, it might be in my best interest just to Mach Punch and G-Max Vocalith both into Ninetales. Since there's no way that Charizard should be able to beat my Colossal in one hit anyway, and that like ensures that Sash and Ninetales can't Hypnosis me. Though if you're using Heat Wave in that position, you're probably not carrying Hypnosis. But okay, we're doing better than last time at least, and we beat a Venusaur, which is one of the big weaknesses of this team. So again, only 15 ranks, which is unfortunate. Very unfortunate, yes. It's a very unfortunate number of ranks, yes. Alright, that was quick. That should be top 200. That was quick, and it was 12:37. This is like even further away from the last opponent. And this matchup is a little awkward. Not gonna lie to the people at home, it's a little bit awkward. Yikes. Well, what do I want to do here? The bad news is I feel like I kind of have to leave Colossal and Dragapult here. The reason that I say that is just because, like, this is really bad. It's actually not that bad, I guess. Just go with all the Trick Room Pokemon, like Conkeldurr and Primarina. If I can get the... Do I want Dusclops here? Do I want Conkeldurr here? I think I'm definitely bringing Primarina. It has kind of it hits both of the Pokemon that this team is weak to for super effective damage. Or both of the Trick Room Sweepers that aren't Hatterene for super effective damage. Then the question is, do I do Dusclops or Conkeldurr? The thing is, they can easily set up they're probably gonna set up Psychic Terrain this game, which is unfortunate. Conkeldurr or Dusclops here? Conkeldurr is not great against a lot of the Pokemon, but it's pretty nice like as a Revenger. This is really tough. Like I want Conkeldurr for. I think I'm gonna bring Dusclops just to give me my a defensive Pokemon. Because if I get Dusclops and screens, I can reverse their Trick Room, and I think that's pretty valuable to me. I hope I don't regret not bringing Conkeldurr. I feel like the last time I wasn't sure which Pokemon to bring, I got rolled. So yeah, we can expect probably like I don't know, like Butterfree, Dusclops, or Silumbrem and Serval. All right, and GD Hatterene. So couple of options here. I don't think that +2... I'm going to run this calc really quick, but I don't think +2 Colossal's Rock Slide does anything to Hatterene. Oh, let's do Reflect. No Reflect, and I'm only +2. Wait, who was that? What happened? Did he get Psychic Seed? Okay. Okay, cool. So according to my calculations, for some reason, +2 Adamant Rock Slide does 50% to Hatterene. I don't know why. But I think in this case, I'm actually just going to slow play. I'm going to Rock Slide and Light Screen, I think. Is that worth it? Like, I don't need to set my weakness policy up just yet. They go for Follow Me, yep. So if I get a Rock Slide flinch here, that could be really good. I could then, you know, set up another turn of my screens or whatever. Or set up Reflect. I mean, setting Light Screen turn 1 is good because it ensures that... How much is this going to do? Alright, if I flinch, I just straight up win, I think. I didn't flinch, that's Hex. Ooh, I have an idea. Okay. Setting a screen is good because I'm wasting their Trick Room turns, which is nice. I'm just going to Protect and go to Dusclops here. I brought it. I may as well use it. I don't think you're going to bring in Rhyperior in this instance. Though I do think it's Rhyperior Torkoal in the back most likely. But this is good because what I can do this next turn is... Because I have Light Screen up, I feel a little bit more confident switching to Dusclops. Ooh, what if they Dynamax Hatterene, though? Nah, they're not going to Dynamax Hatterene, are they? Life Orb Hatterene, they might Dynamax. Uh-oh. Well, they go for Helping Hand. This is probably Helping Hand Dazzling Gleam if I had to bet. I go for Protected Colossal, which might have been stupid. I don't know. We'll see. They go for Gleam. Okay, so Life Orb is going to activate here. Which is, you know, not great. And I think this turn what I want to do is I do want to actually Dynamax. I don't really need to Dynamax anything else this game. I'm going to Dynamax and go for a reverse Trick Room. Now, they could definitely Dynamax with their Indeedee or Hatterene, but they don't. They actually choose not to. So they have two options here, in my opinion. The first is Helping Hand and try and KO my Dusclops to stop it from reversing Trick Room. And the second is to make a read and go for Follow Me and reverse Trick Room of their own. They don't Dynamax or Gigantamax, though, which definitely confirms that they have Rhyperior in the back. They actually go for Psychic. Maybe they're just double Psychicing. Dusclops isn't going to take that much, though, thankfully. That's crucial. That's really crucial, that drop. I definitely would have lived without that drop, and now I'm not so confident. Vocalith is going to hit the Hatterene and get the KO, though, which is good, but the drop there is a huge deal. I think I can survive. I just have a feeling that I might be able to survive. But frankly, I'm just not sure. They're going to go for a Psychic, most likely. Probably into Dusclops. Come on, Dusclops, you can do it. Dusclops is so good. Even with the drop, we still survive. And now I've removed one of their Trick Room setters. So they probably want Torkoal, Dusclops, and Rhyperior in the back. And the nice thing is they can't have all three of those now. Which also means I have speed control. Now I'm a little worried because Rhyperior most likely comes in here. And then it starts, yeah, Rhyhornier. And this is going to make my Primarina's life pretty difficult. I think in this situation, I'm just going to max... I don't really want to set the sun up, do I? I'm going to max Quake. Though I'm also not positive that max Quake will KO. With the rocks, it definitely will, and it's not like I'm moving first anyway. So I'm going to max Quake here and Ally Switch. Very likely my opponent's going to go for Psychic into Dusclops and Dynamax Quake into my Colossal. This is just good because... This is just good because it lets me potentially waste like a Dynamax turn of his by not allowing that combination of attacks to KO both my Pokemon. Instead, I would only lose Dusclops. They could also follow me here, like, because they don't know that I'm... Okay, they don't know that I'm physical, which makes sense. Because how could you... Oh, I've shown Rock Slide, but I don't know. I actually considered teching Solar Beam as the fourth move, since I have, like, ways to set Sun up anyway. So maybe I'll do that. Over Earthquake. But in this case, I'm going for Max Quake. I don't think it will KO, but we know they don't have Citrus Berry because they're Psychic Seed. So, oh, I really made a mistake. That was a huge mistake. I thought that was going to do way more damage. And I think I do have one turn left for Trick Room, though, which is good. Let's see who they attacked here. They go for Quake into the Dusclops. Okay, well, they weren't trying to hit Dusclops, but they did. So how do I win this? And also, how do I lose this? They're +1 special defense, which is a problem. The rocks are going to smack a rack right now. I have one turn left with Trick Room. So, I believe my Primarina is minimum speed, which in this instance is kind of bad. It is. So, I have two options here. I can go Dragapult and Max Guard Dragon Darts, and then try and outlast the... Wait, actually, I have a couple options here. Wait, what do I do here? Because I can go Primarina and just get a single target Hyper Voice off. Though in that situation, I most likely will then lose my I'll most likely then lose my Primarina. So I think what I do here is I Surf. I have a feeling Surf's not going to do enough. I have a really bad feeling that Surf is not going to do enough damage here. I could also Reflect. I could Reflect. I have a lot of options here. I think I want to... Like, my moves aren't even going to do any damage is the problem. I'm going to Reflect and Max Guard here, I think. It's a bit of a weird play. I don't love doing it. The thing is, I don't need to attack Indeedee for it to faint this turn. I also don't need to... Like, I'm basically trying to get in a position where the end game here is... I get Reflect off, so I should be able to live a hit now from Rhyperior. My endgame here is Quake again. Okay, cool. That's honestly fine. All I'm trying to do here is end up in a situation where... Okay, Servo goes down. End up in a situation where, in order to win this game, like, I just have to smack... I just have to get enough chip damage on Rhyperior. I did just realize, though, that there's a very good chance that the last Pokemon is Torkoal, which is a bit of a problem because... it's Torkoal. Okay. So how much is Hyper Voice going to do? They're not going to go for... Huh. Alright, this is kind of bad. This is actually super bad. I did set Reflect up, which is good, but inevitably I'm going to have to smack... Is my light screen gone? It is. Okay, cool. So, I think I'm going to go for Surf and Rock Slide here. I think, first of all... Well, actually, let's check if this even KOs. So, +2 Torkoal Rock Slide does not KO Torkoal. Okay. But I think I have to go for it nonetheless. Yeah. That's pretty bad. I just activated the weakness policy and got pretty much nothing out of it. And I can't overwrite the sun anymore. Man, this is actually really stupid of me. I think I threw this. So I actually crit myself, I think. Yeah, it doesn't really matter though, frankly. Franklin. I'm gonna activate their weakness policy. I'm gonna activate my own weakness policy. Okay, that's really bad. The problem is that... Oh, please connect. This isn't going to do a lot of damage, but every bit of chip counts right now. Okay, I get like 10% off here. That was maybe 10%. Rockfall, Rockfall, Rockfall. Okay. Well, the bad news is that we're screwed. The good news is we do get Primarina in now, and their Dynamax is over. So, like, how much is Primarina's Hyper Voice? Primarina, Hyper Voice, Water type, versus Rhyperior. Not Dynamax, but it is in the sun, and it is +2. So, according to my calculations, my Hyper Voice is going to do 27%, which is not enough damage for me to win this game. So I think I'm most likely going to lose here. My opponent can go for, like, pretty much anything, and I'm in trouble. I guess I needed... I mean, I was always going to end up in this position, so I'm just trying to think... Man, it really didn't feel like I was in bad shape. I'm going to go for Dragon Darts here and Protect. Dang, this stinks. I'm going to protect myself. I could have light screened, I guess, the turn before, but I don't know. So we go for Dragon Darts. It's not going to do much damage, but it's kind of, I guess, chipping things down. How much is this going to do? It's not 0. It should be like... They go for Rock Slide, actually, which can miss. If they miss here... Now they connect. Okay, but, Dragapult hangs on, but we don't have light screen up, so yeah. That sucks because I think if I Hyper Voice there, I might have been able to win. Oh, wait a second, we're alive. No burn, no burn, no burn. Okay. Alright, well, I'm just gonna go for what I have, which is Dragon Darts and Hyper Voice. I think that because of Reflect, we will actually take a Rock Slide. So it just depends on what, it kind of just depends on... Okay, no Protects. Protect from one of the mons would have been good there. I don't think we'll even KO... Oh, wait, they gave Torkoal a special defense boost as well. Yeah, I can't KO Torkoal either. I got a Hyper Voice off here. Rock Slide can miss. It's kind of my wing condition here. I was like one turn away. Well, it's not over yet, actually. I think we could still win this. I think I take +2 Rock Slide through Reflect. Maybe I should have light screen there. They go for high horsepower. They actually connect, which is unfortunate. I will survive. So, miss. Oh my god! Primarina! Wait, how many turns of Sun are left? I mean, we got the boost. That should be enough. Oh my goodness. Wait a second. Well, there's 2 turns left of Sun, so I'm just going to click Hyper Voice. 3 HP Primarina. Clicks Hyper Voice, and this should KO both. Well, the video continues. I was very lucky. Although, to be fair, like, they clicked Rock Slide, Heat Wave, Rock Slide. Rock Slide, Heat Wave, High Horsepower, Heat Wave, and yeah. They could have just won with Solar Beam, so I don't feel that bad about it. Also, it was very risky to Rock Slide Heat Wave because Dragon Dart's Hyper Voice there wins me the game because Rock Slide doesn't do enough damage through Reflect. So, we do manage to win there. So, we're 3-0 in this episode, although that one probably should have been a loss, but yeah. I still, like, I've won 3 games, I'm up like 50 ranks. It's just, like, super dumb. I feel like I should be climbing way faster. Like, if my opponents are all, like, really far below me on the ladder, then I'm like, this challenge isn't possible just because, you know, if I play 10 games and I climb, you know, 70 ranks, let alone the fact that going 10-0 is really, really difficult, maybe impossible. Not impossible, but like very difficult. That was scary. It's funny because if we flinched Rock Slide turn 1, I think we would have just won. Like, it's tough. I actually think it would have been game over turn 1. But yeah, I mean, that's the nice thing about going for a move like Rock Slide is like, okay, you're not going to win them all, but when you do get that flinch, the game is just over immediately. So, yeah. Once again, taking a while to find an opponent. Stresses me out. I'll check my phone. I actually, funnily enough, when I'm recording this, I just posted, excuse me, the first attempt at this. Which is funny. Please, opponent. Please, 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 please. Please? Oh my god. Please. Please. I feel like a Smash Ultimate player complaining about the Wi-Fi. Because I know that their Wi-Fi system is really bad. And you'd think that, like, you know, like, our Wi-Fi system, like, we don't have really lag for the most part. Like, you can get disconnected and that's about it. So you'd think we wouldn't have that much to complain about, but yeah, the matchmaking system is so bad. Oh no, 10,000. I can feel it. 1,395. Well, and it's a terrible, terrible, terrible matchup. So, wait a second, it's actually not that bad because they don't have a manual sunsetter. So, this actually isn't so bad. Is this a Cherrim game or not? Let's see. So I actually really like... They don't have a manual sunsetter, so I really like Primarina here. I guess what's the most threatening thing they could do? They could lead with Dusclops, like Dusclops Togekiss. So Conkeldurr is really good here, but I actually think I'm going to bring Dusclops because I want to be able to get my Primarina out of the... I want to be able to get my Primarina out of the Trick Room if I need it. This also lets me play, like, if the lead is bad, I can just dip, you know, and say, peace, homie, with my Colossal. I don't have to go for it right away because I can Aqua Jet myself later. Rhyperior is a little threatening. I do have Cherrim and Primarina on the team. Thank you for the sub, Balor321. You're in a YouTube video. Congratulations. Oh, yeah, Venusaur is a problem. Like, something, I guess the worst case scenario would be, like, I don't think the opponent would lead Togekiss Venusaur here because... If I were to go for like Surf Heat Wave, they would just insta-lose. Yeah. I do have to keep in mind that it's really in my best interest to Dynamax my Colossal in this game, so I don't need to be... Like, I can be stingy with it, but against certain moves, I shouldn't be afraid to pop it, because if the option is taking a hit, like and using Dynamax, or fainting and not using Dynamax, Primarina is actually not great in Dynamax for me, because I can't set the rain up. Well, I can, but I have to use Aqua Jet, which is super weak, so like I shouldn't be setting the rain up, you know? So let's see. Really, I just don't want to see a Venusaur lead, but I think that's Dragapult and Togekiss. Okay? I could tell by the balls. So that's not bad at all, honestly. This lets me go for Surf and G-Max Vocalith. I don't think that +2 will OHKO Dragapult, so for that reason, I'm going to go for G-Max Vocalith into Togekiss. I also really... First, I want to get the Rocks off, I want to get a KO, and above all else, I really, really, really don't want to get yawned. So just in case, like, this back... Like, let's say they like, you know, hard red me and they went for, I don't know, something weird. Yeah, then I could at least get the G-Max Vocalith off and KO Togekiss so I don't get yawned. Like, if they protected Dragapult and I doubled into it. Yeah. I don't even mind opposing Dragapult so much with this team. Like, it's really not that bad. I'm gonna pull Colossal in the calc. And see how much it does to Dragapult. With Max Rock Ball. So according to my calculations... Ooh, it actually... Oh, that's no attack. I forgot. I keep forgetting Colossal's base 80 attack. They do Dynamax. This is almost certainly Dragapult. That's Dragapult, yeah. So they Dynamax here. Now, my Dynamax attack, apparently, at +2 is going to do 70%. 70 to 81% to their Dynamax Dragapult, which isn't terrible. I'm not going to lie. It's not awful. It's not amazing, though. So I think what I want to do is... Let's see if they're Life Orb, because if they're Life Orb, they would take 5%. They're probably going to take like 3 to 4% from Surf, and then they're going to take another like, I don't know, like 8% from the rocks. I don't know. Let's see if they protect Togekiss, even Alice, which isn't a big deal here. Yeah. Let's also see which Dynamax move they use, like if it's Ghost or if it's Rock. I don't know. Basically, there's a lot of things that could go wrong here. They go for Follow Me, so my targeting didn't actually matter here because it was ending up the same anyway. They might go for Airstream as well. But I'm going to go for Surf. Do unfortunate amounts of damage to my Colossal, but it's, you know, the price you have to pay to get the rocks off. I do, like, looks like 3% to their Colossal as well, which makes a bit of sense. When we take out Togekiss here, what if they're special? Wait, what if they're special? I didn't really consider that. Because most Dragapult leads are physical, but if they're special, we might have some problems. Like if they go for like Max Ocean, for example, Max Ocean would be really bad. I just assumed they were physical, but now I'm kind of scared. Wait, what if they're special? Oh no, what if they have Hydro Pump? Not Max Geyser. Okay, okay. Woo! Okay. So they were trying to win the speed tie. That was their hope. They wanted to win the speed tie so that and they didn't. They were hoping that I wasn't Sash as well. So I do get an attack drop in Colossal, which is a problem. And we do learn that they're Life Orb, which is, you know, more or less not a problem. I do at this point kind of need to respect the Dragapult a little bit. But they don't have any great switch-ins here. I guess it depends on if they know that I'm physical or not. That looks like Incineroar. Yeah. Okay, so in this position, who do I think the last Pokemon is, right? I'm back to neutral, which is, you know, not amazing. Let's go ahead and check the Pokemon. I do feel like this is like a bait, you know? Max Quake is somewhat safe here. I can also ignore the Incineroar. I could just go for Vocalith as well, though. I mean, I actually think what I want to do here is I'm actually going to Vocalith into Dragapult and Dragon Darts here. The reason being is that my last Pokemon, my last sweeper here is Primarina. Okay, they just stand. So I probably could have KO'd the Incineroar. But I would like to get some more damage in this Dragapult because Primarina does beat Incineroar in the 1 vs 1. Let's see if I win the speed tie. I actually do win another speed tie. So I don't do a ton of damage here, unfortunately. I don't think I'll lose both Pokemon, though. They go for Wormwind again, so I'm now at -1, and this is probably going to be Parting Shot. Ooh, okay, wait a second. Well, I'm now -1 Colossal, which is a problem, and they might Parting Shot, bring me down to -2. But the damage that I got off here is really helpful. They go for Lariat, actually. Okay, so that's not the end of the world. This actually is kind of good. This actually isn't bad at all. So, okay, on the one hand, do I lose my Dragapult? Yeah, that's kind of bad. On the other hand, I get a lot of damage on this Dragapult, and this is setting me up for a position where I can... Dang, I went from +2 to -1 very quickly. I can Hyper Voice here and get my Throat Spray off immediately, which is really nice. The only question is, should I go for a Max Quake, or should I just go for a regular a Max Rockfall? Because I'm now -1. Let's see, Colossal -1, Earthquake, Max move against Dynamax Dragapult should do 15% minimum. This Max Quake will probably do enough, I think. I'm gonna Max Quake, but if I get it wrong, I mean, honestly, the special defense boost isn't crucial here. I'm just gonna Vocalith again. I'm gonna Vocalith for safety and Hyper Voice for the boost. Okay, so don't protect. So as long as this KOs, Hyper Voice will KO. Will KO Incineroar most likely. Okay, we have KO. That's really good. Hyper Voice should definitely KO here. Although wait, I'm in speed. Oh wait, they're offensive. Colossus is very bulky. Okay, well they might be Assault Vest Incineroar. I don't really know. And we get a Hyper Voice off here. Forgot that I was in speed for a second. So Hyper Voice is gonna come off. That means the nice thing is Primarina is still full health and gets a special attack boost. I don't think the crit mattered with single target damage and with close combat defense drop. So I am +6 speed, +2 special attack, -1 attack, Colossal, with low health. My opponent has 1 Pokemon left, probably Rhyperior, maybe Venusaur. It's actually Venusaur. So I've seen me lose these. If they hadn't Dynamax, I would feel pretty bad, actually. I would think that I was going to lose. I think in this situation, I'm just going to go for a thick Flare Blitz and Protect. I don't need to rush this by any means. I guess I don't want to switch here. Oh, they forfeit. Okay, cool. So I've seen me lose these, but not this time. We're 4-0 in the ladder. Maybe we'll be top 100 now. I wish we'd started at rank 100, but yeah. I feel like we're still playing relatively well. You know, not perfectly by any means, but so far so good. Can I please play a top 100 player? Can I be a top 100 player? Okay, we'll take it. Rank 90. This is our first time in the series dipping into top 100, so we got like 27 ranks for that, which isn't bad. I need to make sure that I just like, this is a test of endurance for me at this point. I need to not rush. I need to make sure that I'm playing well. Let's have some water to just refresh a little bit, just stay refreshed. It's harder to drink when you're on camera, by the way. It's a fun fact. I feel like I can never drink water normally when I'm filming myself. And because I don't edit my videos, I can't even edit it out when I look stupid, which is all the time. I guess that's why I don't edit. All right, top 100, please. Oh, we're about to end somebody's dreams. The number 2 ranked player. We are about to end somebody's dreams. It's a cool team. Now, I think what we do here is just what we always do. And pray. I have Colossal. Do I need Conkeldurr? Conkeldurr is really good against some of the Pokemon, but not all of them. I'm feeling Primarina this matchup. I like Cherrim here as well. Getting special defense boost and weakening Milotic are kind of big deals in this matchup. And yeah, that's all I have to say about that. Now, I expect a Milotic lead here. I think you have to lead Milotic or you might just instantly lose. Which is probably not what my opponent wants. So I'm going to leave this. My general game plan is the usual. I'm going to switch to Cherrim and Sunny Day turn 1 in front of Milotic Togekiss. Or in Light Screen turn 1, and then I could Sunny Day turn 2 and switch back into Colossal. And then go from there. Basically, effectively wasting 2 turns of the Dynamax right off the bat. Which is pretty valuable. My end goal here is to get Colossal in Dynamax with a lot of health against a team that does not have a Dynamax available. So that's kind of what I'm aiming for right now. By leading Colossal and Dragapult, I bait them into Dynamaxing early because a lot of Pokemon will just faint if they don't Dynamax. Clefairy and Milotic most likely. Clefairy and Dragapult actually, interestingly enough. So this changes my plans a little bit. Let's see. So I don't think that +2 Gmax Vocalith is going to KO, but I don't think I need it to either. I'm just going to go for my offensive move here. They're probably going to Dynamax Dragapult if this is how they're leading. My goal here is still roughly the same. They do Dynamax Dragapult, which is fine. I guess it tells us that it's most likely defensive Milotic. It could be Special Dragapult, which would be a problem, now that I think about it. I need to start covering for that. Because there's not that many... I mean... I don't know, but it's not going to be Special Dragapult. No way. I'm just going to call it. There's no way on this team composition that it's going to be Special Dragapult. I think. I'm saying that confidently, but I'm really not sure. It worries me how quickly they locked in as well. Like, I feel like they had a plan, which is bad for me. I mean, if I worst case scenario is I lose the speed tie and then like lose my Colossal and then I lose the game. Best case scenario is they target my Dragapult like the last opponent did, but I don't know, like, really Colossal's the bigger threat here, so let's see. Clefairy goes for Protect, so that's really bad. I don't get enough damage off, unfortunately. Let's see what happens next. I go for Surf, so at the very least I get the Rocks off, which is, you know, okay. There's a lot of Dragapult that actually aren't running max speed, funnily enough. So damage off. And get to plus speed and +2. Let's see what... Really, it just depends on what this Dynamax Dragapult does. So I'm going to get my G-Max Vocalith off, get some chip damage on the board. And now let's see what they go for, because this could be bad. Max Phantasm, Max Wormwind, Max Airstream. I lost. That's really bad. That's really bad. That's my bad. Well, that's the game, I think. And that's how we're going to lose. Which is unfortunate. I'm just going to say it. That was my only answer to Ferrothorn. I just assumed that it wasn't going to be special, which is just stupid in hindsight, I guess. I should have scouted for it. This is why I can't play for too long in a row, because I get decision fatigue. Okay, let's stay calm. Is there a way for me to win this? I've wasted my Dynamax, but I got my Rocks off. We know they're special now. The problem is I just don't really have a good way through Ferrothorn. But what if they didn't bring Ferrothorn here, right? Let's say the last Pokemon are Togekiss and... Togekiss and Hoomst. And it's... Okay, let's say it's Incineroar and Togekiss. Then the next step I have to do is get rid of this Clefairy. I think I have to attack here. I think I have to Light Screen, hope I win another Speed Tie. We're lucky we won the first one. That's unfortunate. I go for Helping Hand. I need a Light Screen to come out here. I get my Light Screen off, which is, you know, it's not bad. If I can get rid of Clefairy here... They go for Phantasm, this is Shadow Ball. They hit Primarina. I could have protected there. They crit me. Gosh! Wait, what? It's physical with Hydro Pump? Wait, what? Okay, well, I cannot win this anymore. I'm just confused. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. I have no idea what's going on. Energy Ball and Reflect, but there's no way I can win this. I have my 2 support Pokemon left. So, this is unwinnable at this point. Wait, what? I had Light Screen up, so there's no way that a physical, there's no way a physical move should have, or a special move should have KO'd my Primarina like that. Okay, I also think they're not max speed because that I've won every speed tie. So it's probably not a speed tie, which I guess is good. I go for Phantasm again to my Cherim. That's got to be physical. There's no way that's not physical. I don't think Energy Ball is going to do enough, unfortunately, even with the Vocalith. I think that's enough. I actually think Vocalith is going to do just enough damage. Maybe I can get 1 kill here. I should be able to get definitely 1 kill unless they switch here, but feels bad, man. I have to go for Helping Hand Dragon Darts here. The only way I would win this is if like they have no reason not to just go for it. So I'm just gonna go for it. My move doesn't actually matter here. Helping Hand Dragon Darts into oops, well, doesn't matter who I target, truth be told. Follow me. Ah. Dragon Darts is so dumb. Alright, I guess we get to find out if they're physical or special this turn. Should be Dragon Darts their own. Yeah, they are physical, but they teched a special move Hydro Pump on, it looks like. Come on, Cherim. Come on, Cherim. Through Reflect. Through Reflect. Which, actually, it's a mixed Dragapult, so I can respect that. Yeah, I just got bodied, honestly. I mean, the real problem here was that I rushed. I think, actually, what would have been a better move is turn 1, I should have gone for Max Flare and not gotten for the rocks. Because, well, first of all, it's a stronger move, and second of all, like, I just have to respect Special Dragapult more. Or Mixed Dragapult in this case. Okay, they had Incineroar, so I wish I could have found out who the last Pokemon was, but it doesn't look like that's happening. I'm just curious. Like, I'm just curious if Primarina hadn't fainted there, if I could have won. I also could have slow played a little bit more. Like, I think maybe what I should have done is turn 2 Protected, set a Screen, set Light Screen because I thought they were special, and then seen how much it did through Protect, and then switched to Cherim and Reflected, and still gone for the late game Primarina sweep, but because I could have won this with Primarina, I just needed it to be super healthy. Okay, big damage, and I would have needed them to have their last Pokemon as Togekiss, and even then I probably still would have lost because I'm in speed Primarina now that I think about it, but yeah. I don't love Lariat. So that's it. That's the game. That's another failed challenge. We're going to be back below top 100. Even with my screens, I don't survive. It's tough, honestly. I think I want to add Gastrodon over Dusclops, though Dusclops is actually kind of good this episode. So I'm going to try this again at some point. I really want to be able to do it. But yeah, congratulations. I mean, I hope this person's #1 now. Cool team for sure. Mixed Dragapult is cool. So yeah, no worries. I mean, clearly the opponent was good. And the best of 1 can just be tough for that reason. But yeah, I think I have to play more conservatively with my Colossal if I'm going to make moves like that. So yeah, I think that's it. Thanks for watching. Let's see our final rank. Let's see where we ended this one. Wait, how did I lose to the #2 player and lost 32 ranks? That's Bologna. That's actually Bologna. You guys agree, right? The second, like the player who's probably #1 now. And I lost 32 ranks, but if this is like, that's as many as I got for winning 3 games. I hate the matchmaking system. This is impossible. All right, thank you for watching. I'm mad. See you next time. Goodbye.